I had to run.
I'll do the same thing.
I had to run. So what we are saying is that government should live up to their responsibility, because we all go to Europe, and some of us Nigerians that go to Europe is because their system is right. That is why they are abiding by the rules and regulation. They should please wake up to their responsibility. They should stop going forth for revenue, making money to be our competitors as industrialists, as businessmen or women. They should wake up and live up to their responsibility as a government to govern us. Thank you.
Princess, okay, well, thank you very much for giving us your thoughts there. I need to allow my panelists, we have a few minutes to wrap up this program, but I'm going to allow just about 1 minute intervention from Mr. Gbenga Ismail, who is Chief Executive Officer at Gbenga Ismail and Partners. I'm sure he's into the real estate and is in Lagos. Just in case I knock on your doors for some mortgages for housing, I just need to give you this minute, just in case you don't say, well, you didn't get this point. So you get 1 minute, please.
Thank you very much. Still on doing business or living and working in Lagos. Well, as Mrs. Fashion has said, a lot of the issues that we deal with, even living in Lagos and Nigeria, is simply that each and every person has become his own micro-government. You have to deal with your own situation, you have to deal with your own infrastructure, you have to deal with your own security, every form of amenity that you need to focus on to get on with the day. So effectively, what the government needs to do is to make this situation easier. Take responsibility for what you have to do, and let us take responsibility for our businesses. And that is basically, in a nutshell, what we have to do. The policy must be right for us to have enabling environment to carry on with our different functions.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that for weighing in. Now let's wrap up this in about a minute each from members of the panel who are here, and I'm really, really fortunate to have this man here. George, let's start with you. Wrap this up for us in about 1 minute or two, what you think needs to be done in the new year as far as doing business in Lagos.
I think what needs to be done is they need to continue to create an enabling environment for businesses to run. For our business, we are actually interlinked into every sector, because we're enablers for power to be generated or provided. I'm manufacturing cable, so from one end, whether you're generating power, you need cable. If you have your office, you need cable. Finance, you need cable. Basically, manufacturing. So we tend to see every sector. You tend to see every sector, and that's why I'm going to allow you speak for everyone. We thank you, everyone, for being part of this program. Let's take a very quick break. We'll be right back. Okay, the final few minutes of the programming. Let's get two of members of the panelists to wrap this for us. Mr. Tunji Falade, give us about 1 minute of your thoughts about doing business in Lagos, and if you do live in Lagos, add that to it.
Okay, well, first and foremost, like I said earlier, it's a collaboration between government and the private sector. So I think we should look at the area of tax, especially the new entrants into agric and agro-allied. We should look at tax holiday for them to encourage. That should be part of the encouragement.
Is that what you want the Lagos state government to do, not the federal? Lagos.
Lagos, yes. There's tax profile in Lagos. There's tax government in Lagos. There's tax government in Lagos.
So you think the farmers, those in agriculture, agro-processing, who are members of the chambers, are you pushing anything like that?
We've done that. We had a summit in December, and we had a 17-point communique. It's part of the.
And you pushed that to the Lagos State Administration?
Yes, we've pushed it to some government officials, and we try to push it to all these essays of agric in even other parts of the country, apart from Lagos alone. Just to ensure that those in that sector get some rest and concessionary rate, so that it will encourage.
Okay, we'll thank you for your time. Dr. Ikenna, I'm sure ports is open to everyone, even though it's just in Lagos. We all seem to have one once you live along the coastal line. So, doing business in Lagos, you talk about the access roads and all that. Is there anything else that you think the Lagos state, doing business in Lagos as far as maritime transport is concerned?
Yes, still on the roads. The Lagos state government could take up, as they are doing the Lagos-Badagry Express, they could also take up the road to the airports and the seaports and fix them and get a refund from federal if their budget permits it. Second, they need to free the marina. Last Mile is not doing a good job there. And then where you have the military just before Bonny Camp, there's a problem there. You need to fix it. I say this because that's a gateway. Again, the relationship between Lagos State government officials and the private sector in Lagos should not be adversarial. It's very much adversarial. The tax thing, this should stop this best of judgment approach.
But once you pay your tax, why should you be worried?
No. Not that you don't pay the tax. They say, this is our decision, we stand by it, we don't want to hear your own case.
Okay.
And you seal the office because you're becoming a judge in your cause before you listen to the other side. You don't come and steal an office because you don't agree with their opinion. I think they should find an alternative to that approach.
Dr. Nwosu, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Now let me just thank everyone who's been part of this. Dr. Ken Nwosu, I'm going to start from you. Thank you very much for being here on the program. Mr. Sunji Falade, being a member of the panelists, and Judge Onofu Walker of Coleman Wire and Cable. And of course, my lead discussants and the rest of the members of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We thank you everyone for being here. This is a conversation that will continue online and of course in partnership with the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the largest and the oldest in Nigeria, and as I said, the richest, sitting in an economy that is worth more than $100 billion US. Well, thank you for watching. That's where Channels Television is also based, Nigeria's news leader. I am Wilson Mafai, and I'll see you again, another edition in the month of March. Bye for now.